What's going on, everyone? Burnt Toast Chronicles here. We're on to Chapter 3-3 of Resident Evil 5, and this is also one of the shortest chapters in the game. For us with unlimited ammo, it took us just under 5 minutes, but for those of you who don't have unlimited ammo, it might take you a little bit longer. But really, this whole mission is pretty simple. It's divided into two halves, really. Because the first half is just, as you see, we're on the boat, and in a minute here we'll be pulling up to a closed door, and you just have to open that, and then there'll be a second door to open, and that's really the first half of the mission, because it's supposed to be more focused around the boss battle, which does not take us too long. So right here, you'll see, we're pulling up to the door, and there's a lever on the opposite side that we have to go pull to open up that door. And at first, me and my partner both got out with the intention to head to that lever. But as soon as I realized that it wasn't really necessary for us both to do it, because only one person's needed for this lever, I just decided to keep him covered, and as soon as I saw he was clear, I just started heading back to the boat. And I just have to let him catch up, and then we'll be on our way. So, coming up here, you might see a skip in the video, and that is because when we were originally playing through, I don't know how my partner managed to do this, but he pulled out an RPG, and he must have hit something close to us, because keep in mind there's not even supposed to be friendly fire in this game, but somehow he managed to blow us both up, and had to restart the checkpoint. So, these pipes up ahead right here, it'll actually prompt you to duck under them. And I had my back to them, hoping that my partner would forget to press X, and he would hopefully have hit his head on one. Because oftentimes he forgets about those little scripted in-game events. But unfortunately, he didn't forget that time. So, we're coming up here to the second door, and this one's not a whole lot different from the first one. Only difference here is there are two levers that have to be simultaneously pulled to open it. So you'll see we both kind of go our own way and head off to separate levers. But there's really no difference between the two. You're going to have to fight through pretty much the same number of enemies no matter which one you go to. So there's no real benefit there. And I'm just heading to mine right now. And you'll see in a second here, I'm actually, if you were to go to my right, then you'd actually be at the lever, but I'm going up this ladder because I know that there's a gem up here, so I wanted to get that because I do love getting treasures. So I'm just grabbing that, and then I can head back down and handle pulling the lever. And my partner should be getting into position any second now for his. So I got a little disoriented there, and I just had to find the lever. Alright, he's got his, I've got mine. And the door is open, so we are just heading back to the boat, and we'll be moving on. So that's actually the first half of this chapter. That's all you do, and then it's on to a boss battle. And it might be a little confusing for those of you who haven't played this game or seen the cutscenes, because if you don't know what's going on story-wise, then this is going to be a real change of scenery, and you'll see what I mean by that. But if you're really curious, you could either, if you really want to play the game, or I'm sure find the cutscenes online. But this is made easy for us by unlimited RPG ammo, because you'll see in a second here, normally you'd have to use these miniguns, and that just takes forever. But you'll see in a second, he'll actually jump out of the water and grab onto our boat, in which case he opens up his mouth, and there's a little like cocoon pod, which is the main part you have to damage. And he usually does that about twice, but if you just shoot him with the RPGs enough, you can end it once. So the video's wrapping up here, and I hope you guys liked it. So if you did, please subscribe for more, and I will talk to you guys later.